Hello my friends, let's start a new let's play on the game Dominions 5. In this new let's play I'm going to play Middle Age Abysia. Uh, it's going to be a little bit a beginner game because I only play single player and I haven't played a lot in Dominions 5. I've played a little bit in Dominions 4, so let's see how we do. Let's try not to get killed too soon. For the map, I will start a random map with the default settings, medium, 15 provinces per player. I like it makes the game a little bit more difficult, but with a wraparound, so that we don't get any easy defendable provinces. So we need to be expecting attacks from all sides. So I like to keep these ones enabled, even knowing that it's going to be a little bit more difficult. A medium map. The game name can be Camões Abysia. Middle Ages. I'm going to start a new map on Middle Ages, and my nation will be Abysia. I've never played a lot with blood, so I want to try that in this game. So I will try Abysia. Let me add a couple of more enemies, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 7, 8 with me. Okay, let's put all on difficult. This is my death sentence. Let's hope that I'll survive that. I think all in that screen. Okay, in this screen, the description of our nation, Abysia. We are fire and astral mages. We have nice priests. Let's see how we do. For the pretender, I'm going to try a little bit different approach. I don't know if the people that play Abysia play like this a lot. I'm going to select here a great sage because I want an awake one. I think Dominions is going to be 6. We are going to go to turmoil. We're going to sloth. We need heat, so this is locked. Growth. I think it's something like that. And I'm going to get a rainbow. A rainbow. I'm going to get a rainbow pretender. So the strategy that I'm going to take, I don't know if it's a good one or a bad one. Please let me know in the comments if you have played something like this. It's in the beginning, the first turns, we are going to use our pretender to mainly research, and probably after the first year is going to manually site search it for magical sites. The goal is to make an searching construction as soon as possible and to get a couple of blood items running. When we start the game, I'm going to go a little bit in more detail about that. Let me see if I'm missing here something. Awake. Okay, we have a couple of design points. Let's increase luck a little bit, and we have less 10 points, so let's try this one. So like one, I don't think I forgot anything, so let's start. Okay, let's change our pretender name to Camões. I'll praise Camões. These settings, I'm going to leave them all as default for a starting let's play. I'm not going to change anything of this. I can just do some renaming if I need to, so that I don't forget something. Okay, let's go. Here you are. The map has been generated. Let's take a brief look at the map. Okay, plenty of land around us. Sometimes since Abysia, the scales it's three hit, we have a little trouble crossing these gaps because if they get cold, we can go through them, but like with 3 hit, it's a little bit more difficult. We need to go by land most of the time, or with air units or something like that. So it's important to have lots of land so that we can expand a little bit more easy. Yeah, it looks like a nice map. For the in the first look, it looks like a nice map. We have here a couple of, this one does not connect with our capital. It's a shame, but okay. I'm looking for provinces that have farmland. Probably good provinces to blood hunt. Since we are a blood nation, it's important to have good provinces with blood hunting. Here's our pretender. He's going to research. We are going to just check the research and construction for the first 2 turns. Our assassin is going to become prophet, and our starting army, it's a nice one. So the most problems that they have, it's against heavy cavalries, but normally in the normal settings, in normal settings I'm talking about the province defense that's of the independence, they don't have many problems. So I can, or normally in the first turn before I get any kind of knowledge of the composition of the armies, I'll attack one province right away. So I'm going to go for this one in the first turn. Let's just recruit here, and I'm going to start recruiting on the first turn. 4 starts, and I'll start with a warlock, and the next turn I'll go for the demon breed and spend all the points in human breed. It's going to be our chef in our armies. They are going to hold the line, and we'll have other units to do the most damage. But for starting, I'm going to, it's this the recruitment that I will make. Just talking about a little bit about our strategy. I would really like to try a blood nation, and so I selected middle-age Abysia. I could use another pretender. I've done a little bit of research in the forums, and probably the most common pretender would be a blood fountain. But I would like for the middle game and the late game to be a little bit more different. So by having a rainbow mage, it will open me other possibilities to win the map. So in in the beginning, I will rely a lot in the blood tree, but to the middle and the end game, if I need to change the strategy, a rainbow mage allows me that. So it's going to be my strategy. I will try to make as soon as possible, and try to, if it's a viable strategy, to make the contracts so that I will get 3 devils every turn. So it's my suicide strategy or it's my strategy. Let's hope that it works. So the objective will be expand as much as I can in the independent provinces, lay low a little bit against fighting another AI, and try to build up our blood economy so that we will start to get free armies every turn with our contracts. In the theory, that's the strategy. Let's hope that it works. If you are familiar with this strategy, please let me know in the comments, and I'm sure I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, and if you can correct me and make my game a little bit more improved, I will be glad. So let's finish this turn. I don't think we have much more to do this turn. We have set the research, made the recruitment in our capital, and set our scout to prophet, our only army to attack one province, and our pretender to research. Let's finish the turn. We have the results of our first battle. Let's just watch it a little bit quick. I don't think we'll have any problems against this kind of province defense. Yeah, an easy battle for at the start of the game. It's always nice. Pangaea has also selected their prophet, our prophet, and the battle. And first level of construction already made. Let's take a look a little bit at our scouting network. So let's see what we have around here. First, the province that we've conquered has 14,000 population, so it's a nice one to blood hunt. And a couple one heavy cavalries. This one won't be so nice. This one looks a little bit better, so let's go for that one. A little bit of defense. This one. One of the needs that I want to make in the beginning, it's regarding our mages. We need a warlock with 1 point of fire magic. I need to make a magic item, and it needs a warlock with fire magic. So that's why I need. We can, if we get very bad luck with random, we can empower one of our warlocks. I would like to avoid that, but if needs be, I'm going to empower one in fire magic. But we won't need it until I think turn 11 or 12, so we still have time to between recruiting here the demon breed and the warlock. Probably with a little bit of luck, about 25%, we'll get a little bit more, but we'll get one with fire magic. So we have our scout. Let's send our scout over here. I'll try to kill assassinate the commanders, so that we win the province without actually attacking with a regular army. Recruitment. We'll recruit a demon breed, start blood hunting, and spend the rest of our money in human breed. Check I always like to check the nation overview to see if I forgot anything. In the beginning it's easy, but when the game becomes larger and we have many units, I like very much this screen to see if if I forgot to give any order or something like that. Everything okay. Research wise, we are going to construction level 2. It's always okay. So I think it's all done in this turn. Let's finish this turn. Another battle. Let's view the battle. Okay, I think it's going to be another easy one. Let's put it on fast. And it's done. I really like these guys. Abyssian infantry. It's a great starting army. Just one casualty. Let's check the new provinces. We have another one here, another farmland. Here it's swamp. The icon it's very similar, but it's a swamp. Okay, and another province over here. Our scout has his movement. We'll have next turn our first demon breed. Let's just finish right here. Research almost. Construction. Yeah, construction. Let's go to construction 4. Over here, this one is the new one. The population it isn't too bad for blood hunt. What happened here to chest wounds? Okay, no problem. I forgot something like that. Probably this should have been there all the time. Attack closest enemy. Attack closest enemy. Let's just place them like this. Okay, it's fine. Let's when our nation gets really big and I have to do a lot of micromanagement of the blood hunters and our slaves, probably I will cut a little bit of the video so that it won't get too boring, that kind of movement, and just go through the important movements every turn. But in the beginning it's a little bit easy, so I'll keep the video running. It won't get too much slow in the middle game and the end game. If you get there, the turns can be a little bit long, so I'll edit a little bit so it won't get too boring. We are finished. We have finished it, and all the moves this turn. Let's end the turn. I have already given orders for this turn. Let's check them out. We have in recruitment, we are trying a warlock to see if we can get the elusive fire path, and we are maintaining our recruitment in human breeds. Right here we are going to attack this province over here, and I've checked the available commanders to recruit in the provinces that we have conquered, to see if we can get an independent scout. I like to use the independent scouts to ferry the blood slaves between provinces that doesn't have a lab to provinces with a lab. So we will keep an eye on that to see if we can find that scouts. I've also recruited here an independent commander to start to gather these human breeds that we already recruited to make probably a second army, even if we get a couple of losses in attacking the independent provinces. But it's important to get a second army attacking in the left side here. And the recruitment in the capital, it's very important that we keep between the warlocks and the demon breeds. So instead of losing one turn getting a warlock, I'll use an independent commander. Right here, our assassin is going, our scout is going to try to assassinate a commander in this province. Let me just show you the orders. He's going to try to smite the commander. If he doesn't kill it, he'll try to attack it. So let's hope it works. In my other games, not in this Let's Play, normally he is very competent in assassinating the commanders, at least the independent commanders. So let's try. But sometimes he dies, so it's not 100% assured assassination. Regarding construction, regarding research, we are still aiming for construction 4. Seeing our nation overview, we have given all the orders, so let's finish the turn. I just forgot to say that our first demon breed, Saleos, is going to start blood hunting in this province. Let's finish the turn. A couple of more prophets. Let's try to see if we can assassinate or not. Here the mounted commander. Well, we got hit, but we killed the commander. Yeah, we got hit, but yeah, very nice. And our second attack here. Let's put a little bit more fast the combat, because we don't have magic and it's just melee combat. So these guys are awesome. These guys are awesome. It's fun to watch. One more province to our great nation. We didn't even lose any infantry, which is very nice. Let's look at the map. We still don't have any information about our enemies, which is very good. Let's do the orders for this turn. You are going to the capital. You are going to blood hunt. We got our second warlock, and again no luck in fire. Probably what happens always is right just after I spend 50 fire gems to empower one, the next one I recruit will get the fire one. So let's see if I can avoid that. But normally it can happen just after I empower and spend 50 fire gems, I get the one without spending any kind of gems. Let's just do the recruitment here. I want this turn and next another demon breed, a couple of more human breeds. That's fine. The human breeds will be very good against this kind of province defense, because they are very they rely heavily on ranged, and they are somewhat equipped to fend off the ranged attacks. So, and in combat they will be in melee range. They will be more than enough to conquer this kind of province. Let me just check if I did something. Velpar is here. I don't know if there is more commanders. Let's try to assassinate. If there are no more commanders, we will be able to attack the province. Move, blood hunt, defend. Okay, let's select our next target. Okay, we cannot move from to here. We can attack this one. I'm thinking of cleaning up around our capital or going a little bit farther away. Our strike cavalries. They are not so scary as the heavy infantry ones. And here, well, let's go over here. Assassinate, move, blood hunt, move, research, research. It's all fine. Check the research. Construction level 3 and 4. We already can. I'll show you. Probably I can show you here. Forge magic item. It's this item that I'm looking. This devil. I'm going to start making these ones as soon as I can. This soul contract. Not just yet, but as soon as I can. We are aiming for construction 4 to get the 1000 rod. It gives bonus to blood hunt, so it's also important. And construction 6 will give us some important boosts to our research, fire boosts to our research, and that is also very important. So if we don't get any enemies or we need to start fighting very soon, I'll try it's something like that. Construction 6, or perhaps to get this infernal breeding. That's also a very nice spell to our nation, something like that. I might change something like this and add some evocation if we need to do some heavy fighting, but this probably will be the normal research. Perhaps, I don't know, starting fire, have the fire blast or the fireball to our fire mages. We'll keep on in each turn checking if that line of research still applies, or we need change it a little bit. But for now, I think it's the best way. I hope you have enjoyed this first episode, and you'll keep watching the series. I would really like to hear your feedback in playing Middle Age Abysia, and even your feedback regarding my strategy. Bear in mind, it's a little bit a beginner one, and it's a strategy also focused on single player, because I don't think that this would work in multiplayer. I don't know, since I don't play normally multiplayer, but I hope it works in single player. And since we have a Rainbow Mage, it will be an interesting single player series, because we can diversify a little bit if it needs to happen, our middle game and our end game. I hope you have liked it. I hope you subscribe the channel, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.